everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video with your girl CRayneG, we are going to be talking about my Louis Vuitton, my LockMe satchel. Okay, I have problems with this bag, and I am going to be telling you why I do not recommend not only this specific bag, but this whole collection. Into today's video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. It does really help me out, you guys. But before we get into this, I wanted to let you know that I have many Louis Vuitton bags, and I have had many Louis Vuitton bags, and this is not a hit on Louis Vuitton specifically, but I think it's just the design or the construction of this bag specifically. I have had my Louis Vuitton, my LockMe. I always want to say LockMe because a lot of the other bags in the collection are called LockMe, but I've had my LockMe satchel since, oh my gosh, okay, so I've been in Calgary now for 2 years. I was in Vancouver, it was 1 year, and then, so I've had this bag for about 4 years now, and I would say that this was one of my first bigger purchases. If you know, like in terms of Louis Vuitton, canvas bags are going to kind of be your entry-level bags. Then you're going to get into leather bags from Louis Vuitton. You've kind of gone like a step up, and then of course you're going to get into like more of the exotics. So this was one of my first purchases from Louis Vuitton that was not a canvas bag. And if not only in terms of like the levels, we talk about price points. So it's so funny. When I purchased this bag, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so expensive, and like my next big purchase is going to be a Chanel. Little did I know that when I purchased this bag, I probably could have purchased a Chanel at the same time, because they would have been about the same price looking back on it, but that's neither here nor there. I actually went to Houston, and I dealt with an amazing SA in Houston. I wish I knew his name, and I wish that I lived in the Houston area to be able to work with him more often. And this bag was sitting on a display when we walked in the store. We had an issue with Pochette Matisse that was in empreinte leather in black. I had an issue with it, and I had to take it in to the store for them to look at. And ultimately they decided that they could not repair the bag, and I was like, do I want another Pochette Matisse? At that point in time I had had the black Pochette Matisse, and I had had the monogram Pochette Matisse. Yes, I had a couple of Pochette Matisses, but I decided that, you know, I was gonna take a browse around the store and see what else there was. And this was in the front. There was like a light gleaming down on it, and I was kind of like, oh, and so I decided to take a look at this bag, and I was like, that is the bag that I want. So this bag, I'm not too sure if this color combo is still sold, and I'm gonna tell you what else drew me to this bag. But it's got the black, it's got your top handle here, of course it's got your couchette, then you've got the LV lock on the front. This is like a grained leather. Then they call this vanilla, so it is kind of got like a yellowish hue on it. It's got the pocket in the back, and I will say that the construction of this bag is very, very similar to the Pochette Matisse. I wish I had one close by to be able to show you, but I don't. So you open it up, and it is that accordion style bag again. It's a microfiber on the inside of the bag, which I thoroughly enjoy. It's a nice soft place for things to land. The only thing is it's black, but I don't mind black interiors on bags. It does come with a long crossbody strap. It's got kind of like this secret compartment in the center. I don't think you'll be able to tell. 2 little pouches in the back, and then of course a front pocket as well. I think that the bag is in quite good shape for it being as old as it is, with one exception, which I will be showing you. There is a little bit of wear on the corner here, and that's just due to the bag not having feet. I do mostly wear my bags, I don't know why only this side of my bag has wear on it, because this one doesn't have nearly as much wear, but this can easily be fixed. That's not a problem. I thoroughly enjoy this bag. Like I said, I used to wear it all the time when I first got it. I feel like whenever I first get a bag, I do wear it a lot. But before I tell you what actually one more thing about this bag that I loved. One other thing I loved about this bag was that it had silver hardware. If you know Louis Vuitton, most of their bags have gold hardware. And as I always say, like, gold is really just like not my thing. So I was really drawn to this bag because of that. But I want to read you some of the stats on the bag before I move on and I tell you what my issue was with the bag. So again, this bag is still available on the Louis Vuitton website. It's currently out of stock, but I have checked back multiple times and have seen it. It does retail for kind of that mid to high price point for, I would say for the size, it's kind of, I would say it's average. You're going to spend about the same on this as you would on like a mini Chanel, but you're getting much more room out of this bag. In terms of size, you're at 11 inches in length, 7.9 inches in height, and then 4.3 inches in width. So again, 11 inches in length, 7.9 inches in height, and then 4.3 inches in depth. It is a soft grain calfskin leather. I will say that this leather is super soft, super durable, looks great. As you can tell, my bag still looks fabulous 4 years later. And like I said, I did not like, this isn't a bag that has like sat on my shelf for a long time. I definitely used this bag, definitely got caught in the rain in it a couple of times. I can remember a specific time that I got caught in the rain. It was actually a really special moment. But it does have a microfiber lining, shoulder for crossbody carry. Yes, because this bag is a larger crossbody, it can get heavy. You can fit a lot of stuff in it, and you can overfill it and make it quite heavy. The strap drop on it is 21.3 inches, but the strap is also adjustable, which I thoroughly enjoy. I believe, I'm 99% sure that this bag only comes in this size. Actually, no, I am sure that this bag only comes in this size. Let me just be secure in myself. Yes, this bag only comes in this one size. 100%, I definitely do know that. Now, they say that this is a contemporary take on a classic school satchel. It's sleek, ultra fashionable model, crafted with simple grain calfskin leather. The turn lock, versatile and functional. Well organized interior, I agree with that. Because of the color combo that I picked, maybe not so ideal for everyday use. I find that it does dress up quite nicely and I can dress it down, but it was not an everyday bag for me for sure. Now, what do I not agree with? What I do not agree with is the signature LV turn lock, okay? I will never, okay, I never say never. I do not want to buy a bag that has this LV turn lock style on it. And I am going to insert, actually I'm just going to insert some footage because it'll be easier, because I did some close-ups when I was in the store of why, okay? So as you can see from the footage, the lock is completely coming apart from the bag. I took my bag into my local LV store and I was told, oh, okay, well, we can repair or replace the lock for you, but they were gonna charge me like, I think it was like $500. I was like, and it was gonna take like 16 weeks for this to happen. I was like, no, that is not happening. I said, this is not. So let me back up. I was like, okay. And the girl was like, yeah, so do you want me to take the bag now? And I was like, nope. I was like, I would like to speak to a manager. I said, I do not believe that the bag shows any evidence of extreme use. As you can see, my bag is in great condition. I take very good care of my bags, and I do purchase a lot of bags from you guys. I've never had an issue with any of my other bags, and at this point in time, I would consider the issue with this bag a defect. This is a mechanical portion of the bag, so a mechanism on the bag that is meant to be twist and turn, and as you can tell, I have only used the bag in that manner, and this should not be happening to it. So she said, well, let me take some pictures and videos of the bag, and I'm gonna send it off to our customer service team and see what they say. She said that it usually takes approximately a week for the team to get back to them, and I was like, okay, sure, that's fine, and I took the bag home with me. Unfortunately, I did not hear from that essay in a week, so about a week and a half later, I happened to be in the mall, just strolling, and I went into the store and said, hey, do you know what's going on with my request for repair on my my Louis Vuitton, or sorry, my LockMe, that's very strange, on my LockMe satchel, and they were like, oh, sorry, I'm sorry that nobody got a hold of you, but your request has been approved. So I do need to take this bag in, but I did want to make this video for you guys before I sent her off, because she's going to be gone for about 16 weeks, so that equates to about 4 months. Honestly, I don't really feel a way because I don't use this bag all that often, but I did want to show you kind of like here that like the lock is completely just like holding on by a thread. Yeah, the hardware has some scratches on it, which I think is just kind of normal because these metal pieces are going to scrape against each other, whereas up here you don't see nearly as much wear and tear on this bag. I do like the style of it. I do feel as though this is definitely an elevated version of the Pochette Métis, which I kind of have like I've moved on from. Everybody wanted a Pochette Métis. I do like the Pochette Métis in the reverse. That one's super nice. But I'm just kind of over the Pochette Métis. It had its heyday. I'm over it. I feel like my style is kind of elevated or changed a little bit since like my Pochette Métis days. And I do feel like this still has a place in my collection, and that's why I'm gonna go ahead and have it repaired. I would love to know if any of you guys have had any issues with this specific lock style, and the reason why I say that I wouldn't suggest anything within this collection is because this lock is the same lock construction on the whole LockMe collection, right? So if I'm having this issue on this bag, I'm sure that other people are having the same issues with other styles of bags within that collection. Let me know down below if you are having that issue. When I get the bag back, I will be doing an update video. In that video, I will be showing you, right now I don't want to put stuff in the bag. I honestly don't really want to touch the bag too much because of the issue that's with the bag, so I don't want to show you guys what fits in the bag, but I will be doing a full review on the My LockMe bag, explaining to you what fits inside of the bag, if I'm happy with the repair, how the repair process went with Louis Vuitton, how long it actually takes. Does it really take 16 weeks, or like supply chain issues? You know, there's a lot of supply chain issues right now. But yeah, so anyways, to be able to know when that video goes up, you have to subscribe to my channel, right? Or at least like this, so that maybe when that video comes up, it would like be suggested to you. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. It helps my channel out, you guys. If you want me to keep on doing videos, I need to know that you guys like the videos that I am doing. Anyways, until next time, you guys, see ya.